Chadwick Moore. Good to have you here, my friend. A little history here. Fox tends to do that. If they bounce someone, if they fire someone or get rid of someone, they scrub them from as many aspects of Fox as they can off their website. Are you shocked that they did this? I was shocked that they did this. It seems like they want to double and triple down on this firing of Tucker.
It's Stalin-esque. Didn't he have people removed out of photos when he didn't want them pictured anymore? Tucker is Voldemort. It is he who shall not be named. And it was within a day of his show being taken off the air, Fox staffers told me privately, who worked on other shows, not Tucker's, that the literal memo went out that the T word was banned from the air, and everyone complied. So that is the nature of the state, I should say, of free speech at 1211 6th Avenue at the moment. But this is really, I'm very surprised that they were so direct with your previous guest in saying that you have to remove this man's image. This is really turning out to be the most bizarre scandal that I think has ever hit cable news. And Fox continues to prolong this by simply not giving the public an answer. They have not said what is going on and why they're treating him this way. Now, I do have a couple of little exclusives for you now. Tucker's team has told me and other sources that Fox has actually ceased sending those really disgusting, threatening letters that were making the news, probably because they know that those are just going to get put out there, and it makes Fox look so incredibly terrible. But I'm also told that very soon, I'm not sure when, Tucker's team plans to really amp it up. I'm not sure if that means longer shows or some other big announcement, but that's coming imminently, and you and the Newsmax family are the first to hear about that.
Well, that'd be great. We'll be. Maybe we can even talk to Tucker at some point instead of going through you. Back on this Fox thing, scrubbing Tucker. They scrub people. Their founder, Roger Ailes, developed Fox News, built it into the behemoth that it became, much smaller now, but at its peak. At 25-year anniversary, I think it was a year ago or so, maybe 2 years ago, they didn't even mention Roger Ailes' name in that. Anecdotally, I was on The Five. I started The Five. I was in the center seat of The Five, their most popular show right now. In fact, cable news' most popular show. I was there for 6.5 years, almost 7 years on their 10-year anniversary. They did some look-backs of the first few days, and Kimberly Guilfoyle and Eric Bolling were edited out of all of those look-backs. It just seems so mean-spirited, Chad.
It's so nasty. Their default setting, which I've found out, and I'm sure you also knew, and countless other former employees, their default setting seems to be maximum aggression in all situations. And this is just another example like that. Even with what's happening with Tucker and his contract, my sources have said they want it to be so amicable, and that's not the direction that Fox chose. And instead, it's this unpersoning, which is the sort of stuff that we make fun of the left for doing, right? And here is Fox News, the beacon of conservatism, allegedly, not really, that is behaving in this exact same way. And it's really an incredible story, especially with that ad that you just ran. It's amazing that they are so unabashed about it, that they would directly say that.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I am literally when Chapin came to us and said, "Look, this Fox is telling me I can't air this ad. I'm paying for this ad for a presidential candidate because they didn't like the fact that Tucker's image was in it and we had to remove it, or they weren't going to air it." Shocking, absolutely shocking.
Well, I'll tell you what, we might try to run an ad for the book on Fox, and I will let you know how that turns out.
That'll be great. That will be absolutely. And a little way around that, if they give you a hard time, is to buy local ads where they have to air them on Fox. But that's a little trick. Yeah. You can do that later. Chad, again, as we always say, the best to Tucker, and we will talk to you again soon. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.